Hello friends, welcome to Tebbo's World Recipes. Today, we're going to prepare one of the most iconic combos in the US. We're going to make a tomato soup and a grilled cheese sandwich. The story goes back first with a grilled cheese sandwich. Back in the 1920s, under the Great Depression, processed cheese was a thing, just like regular cheese or vegetables were very expensive. Flour was cheap too, so people started making sandwiches using this processed cheese. It was called a grilled cheese or a toasted cheese sandwich or cheese streams. Then we moved to the World War II, and added to the grilled cheese sandwiches, they added the tomato soup, the one from the can that everybody knows, just to give some vitamin C to the soldiers. It was also given in schools and in government buildings. Since then, it has become a staple, and now today we're gonna make a homemade tomato soup that you're gonna love. It's very creamy, and we're not gonna use any dairy products. And the grilled cheese, personally, I don't like American cheese, which is a tradition for grilled cheese sandwiches, but we're gonna make it with a variety of cheeses that I think you're gonna enjoy. So now, let's get cooking. The ingredients we're gonna need are 2 pounds of Roma tomatoes, 1 onion, 1 garlic head, 1/3 cup of olive oil, 4 teaspoons of sugar, 3 cups of chicken broth, 1.5 ounces of tomato paste, 5 fresh basil leaves, 2 sprigs of fresh oregano. For our sandwiches, Gruyere cheese, Parmesan cheese, sliced Swiss cheese, some bread, butter, and salt and pepper to taste. We're going to start by taking our garlic head, and we're going to chop the top of it. Then we're going to take our onion, and we're going to slice it like if we wanted to make onion rings. Then we're going to put all our veggies in a cookie tray. We're going to cover them with olive oil. We're going to make sure that they're covered all around, and then we're going to add some salt and pepper. Now we're going to take them to a 350-degree oven, and we're going to let them roast for about 50 minutes. After the 50 minutes, we're going to take them out of the oven, and we're going to transfer them to a pot. We're also going to squeeze our garlic head just to get the roasted garlic cloves. We're going to add a little bit more of olive oil. We're going to start it at medium heat, and we're going to add our tomato paste. We're going to cook our tomato paste for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, we're going to add our chicken stock. You can also use veggie stock if you prefer. Now it's time to add our herbs, our basil leaves, and our oregano. And we're going to add our sugar. The sugar is going to help us with the acidity of the tomatoes, and normally this soup tends to be a little bit on the sweet side. Now we're going to cover it and let it simmer for about 35 minutes. As our vegetables are stewing, right now is a perfect time for you to click on subscribe to our channel. If you want to know when new videos are coming, click on the bell to get notifications. Leave us your comments, and you can send us any requests for any recipe you would like us to try. Also, at the end of this video, if you enjoy it, give us a like. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And now, let's get on cooking. After our vegetables have finished stewing, we're going to transfer them to a blender. You can use an immersion blender if you want, but it's going to be a little bit more rustic. In a blender, it's going to be a little bit smoother. I prefer it this way. Once blended, I'm going to use a colander and put it back in the pot just to make it even smoother. The texture is going to be so velvety, you're going to see. Now we're going to cover it and keep it warm at medium-low heat while we prepare our grilled cheese sandwiches. We're going to take our butter. We're going to make sure it's very smooth. And now we're going to take our bread and we're going to cover it crust to crust. And once our bread is ready, now it's time to prepare our sandwiches. On the side without butter, we're going to start with a slice of Swiss cheese. We're going to put a couple of slices of Gruyere cheese. Some Parmesan cheese. And to finalize, another slice of Swiss. Then we're going to cover it, and we're going to take it to a non-stick pan at medium heat, and we're going to press for 30 seconds. 30 to 45 seconds, and then we're going to check and see how it looks. This is looking beautiful. We're going to rinse and repeat on the other side. This is looking great, but as you can see, the cheese is not fully melted. So this is optional. You can stay on the pan, but in my case, I'm going to put it in my oven at low temperature for a few minutes. And as our cheese is melting, it's time to serve our tomato soup. Take a look at that. It's so thick, and we didn't use any milk or dairy products. That's where the olive oil makes this work. Now we're going to cover it with a little bit of Parmesan cheese, a couple of dollops of olive oil, and some fresh oregano. Now we take our cheese out of the oven. Take a look at that. This is perfect. So we finished our tomato soup and our grilled cheese sandwich. The soup has a really good texture, and the grilled cheese sandwich is smelling fantastic. Let's try them. Wow. The soup on its own is real good. Look at that cheese pull. Now, separate they're very good, but when you put them together, it is a combo made in heaven. Given any grilled cheese should have American cheese, I don't like it, and I like it this way. Give this recipe a try, and we'll see you next time.